down with RTT?
Yeah, you know me.
You down with RTT?
Yeah, you know me.
You down with RTT?
Yes.
Hi, I'm Akbar,
And I'm Evan.
and this is LagerFEST. On today's LagerFEST, we're going to show you how easy it is to stream RTT logs using Logger. Ready, Evan?
Ready? Okay,
Let's do it.
so let's run the RTT command. Logger debug RTT .205.
Wait, so that's it? That starts the RTT logging?
It does. So this is just the header here, but let's reboot our device.
Okay.
We can see what happens here. Okay, and it's restarting. Hopefully we'll get some messages.
Well,
There we
we're streaming RTT logs, and look at that. We've got some errors,
go. Yeah.
some warnings.
Colors.
We have some
Nice.
debugging we have to do. That was real easy. What was the setup? What did you have to do to make this happen?
I just had to run this line right here.
That was it. And
yeah.
It looks like you're in a terminal, Evan. Does that mean you can pipe it around and send it to other places?
Yeah, this is just like any other tool. So, for example, maybe I only want to look at the error messages. So I can just send it into grep, and let's reset again. And look, now I'm only getting the error messages.
Oh, that's really neat.
Grepping for error. Another thing, maybe you want to write all of this to a file. So let's send it into T and call it my debug.txt. And let's reset it again. All right, so I'm still getting the outputs, but I also sent it to my debug.txt. So let's look at that now. And
wow.
Yeah,
that's really useful. So we can share this
thing
with
here,
the
the
team.
inside terminal codes for color, but if you cat it, you'll get the colors. Yeah, so to be honest with you, I know how to display an RTT message, but I don't really know what it is. Like, how does it work under the hood?
That's a really good question. So the difference between a printf log and an RTT log is that printfs typically use a UART peripheral on your MCU, and the downside to that is it requires dedicated pins that you might have other use for, and it also requires you to use a peripheral of your MCU. With RTT logs, you don't use any resources from your chip. Everything is done with your debugger, and the way it works is the debugger specifies an area in RAM to read from. So when you do an RTT log, all you're really doing is writing a section of RAM, and then the debugger will read that section. So it requires almost zero CPU input, making for very, very lightweight logging.
Very cool. And that's Logger RTT.
Until next time.